Hey y'all, I just want to kind of introduce myself. My name is Brian. I have a YouTube channel and I do all kinds of repair stuff, and a lot of times I'm picking up broken equipment. I do some brush hogging sometimes and stuff like that with the tractor. So I need a trailer, and there's a little bit of controversy whenever it comes to your ball hitches and greasing your ball hitch and all that stuff. But I've noticed that whenever it comes down to it, I prefer to grease the ball hitch. And every time I remember to grease the ball hitch, I'm usually hooking up my trailer, which is on the other side of the property, which isn't that big a deal, but it's just one more thing I got to do. And I have it stored in the garage, so I got to walk all the way in the garage, pull out my grease gun, get grease all over me, put it on the ball, and then put it back up, make sure I don't forget to leave it out or whatever, you know. So I figured that there has to be an easier way to do this. And so I went researching, and I came up with something called the grease pod. Basically, it's just a little packet of grease. This is just a prototype, proof of concept. I'll actually show pictures of what the actual patent is and what it looks like. I do have a patent that is on this. It's currently being approved right now. So as you can see, I started this one October 1st, 2023. It's taken a long time to get the patent going and all that stuff. So basically, you take the grease pot out, you stick it on top of your ball hitch. The actual patent has a little bit of a cup, so it doesn't have to balance as easily on there. And then whenever you set the trailer on top, it pops the package and it greases the ball hitch. So I started off with just this as a proof of concept. It's just grease inside of a sealed packet. Anyways, every time I remember to do that, it was all the way in the garage and it was just that much extra time. So what did I wind up doing? I'll do it next time. Then the next time comes and I forget to do it, and I'll do it the next time or whatever. And then by the time I remember to do it, it's all the way on the other side and I'm just too lazy to do it or whatever. So I thought that there had to be a better way to do this where it's a portable, clean, pre-measured packet that I could just put on the ball hitch, and you lower the trailer down and it pops it and it gets all over the ball hitch and all that stuff, and bada bing bada bang, you're done. That's really all you need to do. So I came up with a couple of prototypes. The first one was basically just this. It's grease put into a cellophane, kind of like a saran wrap kind of stuff. Put that on there, smash it, worked great. The problem is that is way too much grease, and so whenever it smashed, it kind of squirted it all out. So I realized that that's way too much grease. The other thing that I was concerned about was the plastic. Since the plastic doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't disintegrate or anything like that, I didn't want it going into the trailer hitches like locking mechanism and gumming that up or nothing like that. So I got to thinking, I'm like, well, the next thing I can do, or put it in these water soluble paper. And so this is all still proof of concept. In the patent it does say that the material can change, but the idea is still there. So basically what happens is whenever this gets put on there and trailer hitch comes down, smashes onto it, as soon as water touches this, it starts to dissolve almost immediately. So that way I don't have to worry about any of the packaging material gumming up the locking mechanism and causing a safety concern. The other thing is that it's pre-measured. Put it in your glove box, put it in your toolbox, your whatever. You can handle it. You're not getting grease all over your hands. Like I said, it's pre-measured. Stick it on there and you're done. This will also come with just this regular type of grease we have here. We'll also have lithium grease. We'll also have marine grease. So if you're doing, your boats and your jet skis and stuff like that, you'll have marine grease in there. And then the last thing is that if you are doing like a lot of the dirt roads and stuff like that, gravel roads and all that, where there's a lot of dust, then you can have graphite put into these, and it should do the same thing. I have not tested that one as of today. I have not tested that one out, but that is also in the patent as well. The other thing I thought that would be really neat, not only do you have the original packaging that the grease pot is in that dissolves in water, but you'll just have like an outside packaging. So that way you can advertise your own business. These are not sponsored. I've not even talked to them about it, but let's say for Kubota, you ordered a Kubota tractor with a trailer. This should be super cheap to throw in on that little deal, just for a little maintenance thing. It'll have Kubota packaging on it, John Deere, Tracker boats, Texas Pride trailers, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Walmart, whatever. You can always personalize these for your business. So that's the gist of it. The other part that is in the patent is, let's say I don't have a fifth wheel with me. Let's just pretend like that's the fifth wheel. And you know how it's kind of U-shaped. And so if you put a packet on here like this, and then you put the trailer on, it's just going to scoot it away. So with that one, it's a little bit different. It'll be kind of like a package like this. You'll peel off the top layer, flip that upside down. Now the grease is on that fifth wheel, and then you just pull this top piece off. And so it should be a lot faster. It's all pre-measured, different types of greases and all that stuff. And then we'll also have different sizes. So your 18-wheelers versus your RV type fifth wheel. But that's for that too. And also it'll have its own packaging as well. So you can have all the RV brands and all that good stuff. So you can do some advertising as well. Anyway, so this has been about 2 years in the making. Lots of money. Lots of money whenever it comes down to the patenting stuff. So that was one thing that I was kind of concerned with, is that since this is such a simple idea, yet I see that it's very effective and needed and wanted, I wanted to get some people that are a whole lot smarter than me to write this patent up so it'll be protected. But this is where we're at right now. Like I said, the patent just went through. They're going through approval stages right now, so that'll take anywhere from 18 to 30 months, and everything should be good to go. But they did affirm to me that I can go ahead and start sending this out to the public. So here it is, Grease Pod. Let me know what you think. I would like to make all of this. Here's my long-term goal. I would like to have my own manufacturing company with Grease Pod. I would also like it to be all made here in America. So any of the packaging material and the printing stuff and all that, I'd like it to all be here in America. And preferably, since I'm here in Oklahoma, as well. Oklahoma made. This is the first time I've kind of done something like this and stood out on the ledge to see if it'll work. But everybody that I've talked to a bunch of friends that have equipment, and they're like, I'd totally use this. So that kind of says a lot. But if y'all got any questions, comments, tips, tricks, whatever, let me know. So we are going to be looking for, if I can't have my own manufacturing company, then maybe somebody else that would like to manufacture this for us, investors, whatever. It's all out on the table right now. I don't know exactly what direction I want to go with, but we're definitely moving in the right direction anyways. Thanks for watching. I'll put see if I can find some of these pictures that I found online of what happens if you don't grease your ball hitch. I've seen where the trailer hitch has rusted through. You see a bunch of like chatter marks on the ball itself, which when turning and all that stuff can make extra noise and all that. But anyways, I'll throw some of those pictures in, and then I'll put the picture of what we have for the patent as well. So hopefully you'll get a little bit better understanding, because picture's worth 1,000 words. So you'll be able to see kind of how the cup part looks. That way, whenever you put it on the ball and you're backing up, it's less likely to fall off whenever you're backing up to your trailer, versus having to balance one of these little packets on there. So, alright, well, y'all comment, rate. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See ya. Getting ready to load up my trailer, and as always, every time I remember to grease my little ball hitch, I always forget, and I'm over here and my garage is way over there. Good thing is, and my garage is way over there, and that's where all my grease is. Well, we had these little grease pods. Look at there. Nice little grease package. See? And obviously you'll probably want to keep them in your toolbox or something like that. But now, just put that little grease pod right there and lower your trailer down. You'll pop that grease pod, and then as your trailer turns and all that stuff, it'll grease that ball hitch for you. See, got good coverage coming out. So, all right, I got to go drive a couple miles or so, and I'm not having anything heavy on the trailer, but anyways, whenever I take it off, I'll do another video so you can see what it looks like. All right, we'll get back with you. So I might want to adjust how much grease we put in there, because it's quite a bit too much. But okay, good point. How well you'll be able to see up there or not, but okay. I'll get back with you. Okay, so just got back. Getting ready to lift this off. Drove about 20 miles or so. Nothing too heavy. So let's go ahead and, now that that's all greased, that pops out really nice and easy. Alright, go ahead and crank this up. So